New at 5:30, should vegetable gardens be allowed in the front yard? That's the question at the center of a growing debate in Redford Township. A man has been petitioning township trustees to change the ordinance and allow gardens more options.
It all started when he says he was cited last year for growing vegetables in front of his mother's house. Your dedicated Redford Township reporter Tony Geftis digging into this one, talking to the gardener leading the fight and the township.
Right now, Redford Township does not allow vegetables to grow in front yards. However, a new ordinance just passed its first hearing, and if it holds, you won't just see lawns in front of houses, you might also see produce.
It doesn't even say you can have grass. It doesn't even allow for flowers.
Ryan Bednarski is frustrated by the rules.
It's just decorative fencing, trees, shrubs, and lighting.
Last summer, Bednarski, who's now 34, moved his vegetable garden to the front yard of his mother's house in Redford Township.
I would garden in the back, and then I moved to the front yard because I don't have a lot of sun in the backyard.
Within weeks, they received a citation for violating a township ordinance. No vegetable gardens in the front yard. Around that same time,
we got flowers and birds.
Richard Fling, who lives across the street,
a little pond, vegetable garden,
won the 2025 Redford Township Best Yard Award.
My wife says she's been here 40 years and never had anything like this.
The distinction? Fling's wildflowers are technically in his backyard, even though they're along the sidewalk. So Bednarski decided to collect signatures and petition to establish new rules for front yard gardens.
You have to make sure that it's enforceable and it's not out of control.
Pat McRae is the Redford Township supervisor. He voted in favor of moving forward with the ordinance Bednarski helped create during its first hearing. It passed by a vote of 4-3.
I think we're always looking for opportunities to try some things to make the township better for everybody.
Why is there pushback?
There's a lot of pushback because people are worried about blight.
Lincea Van Duzen is also advocating for more front yard vegetable gardens. The proposal adds 4-foot height restrictions, raised beds, and a minimum of 10 feet of clear vision from driveways and sidewalks.
I wholeheartedly believe that we are primed to be the doorway to the city, and the city is beautiful, so let's make it even more incredible with gardens.
Do you think that a lot of people would adopt this idea? Would we see gardens pop up in front yards?
I don't think there's going to be a rush to do it. I think people that are, already just have grass will continue to have grass. I think there's going to be maybe a handful of people that this applies to that really want to do it.
Bednarski is one of them. As it stands, the second hearing on this proposed ordinance is set for 1 week from next Tuesday. In Redford Township, Tony Geftis, 7 News Detroit.
Thanks, Tony. And Tony is your Redford Township reporter. He also covers other nearby communities, including Westland and Canton. If you have a story you think Tony should look into, reach him by scanning this QR code or emailing him at tony.geftis@wxyz.com.